Let me tell you up front, guys, today, Tuesday, it's going to be the charity play of the week, and I'm going to get to that and all the details for it in just a moment. Plus, free picks coming up as well. I've got two of them in baseball this evening. And the free picks overall, not only hitting 4 of the last 5, but 39 and 24 over the past 6+ weeks, including a 6-2 start in baseball. And overall, I keep telling you guys, time to make money in baseball, the opening 3 weeks of the season, just like in any sport. But the way I chart pitchers in spring training has always made me a ton of money the first 3 weeks of the baseball season. And baseball, as I've told you repeatedly, is my best sport. Won last year, won 10 of the last 14 years. I've been winning a hell of a lot longer than I've been doing this because baseball was the first sport I started betting. I know NFL is what most guys turn to, but for me, it was always baseball. It's my first love. You couldn't pay me to sit at a game. No way in hell would I sit at a 3.5-hour game or a 4.5-hour game with the state of the bullpens in Major League Baseball pitching nowadays. Couldn't pay me to go to a game, but you can definitely pay me when you cash out those winning tickets after the fact. Bottom line is 12 of 16 winning days. 10-dime run line underdog winner with the Cardinals, 120 over the Cubs, 10-3 on Sunday. Followed up with another 10-dime run line underdog winner last night, taking the LA Angels, who were like a 190 favorite on the money line, down on the run line, laying the 1.5 runs with Gerald Weaver. Another Angels win, and 120 underdog winner again last night. And as I keep telling you guys, you can bet baseball, but you have to do it differently now. And really, it's been the way it's been for the past 15 years. You've got to look at the run line prices. Because listen, favorites are generally favored because in many cases, they're just going to win. But you can't be laying 190. You can't be laying 220. You got to play these teams on the run line. Gerald Weaver at home on the run line, please give it to me any day of the week. I've done it twice already this season. He's 2-0 in those starts. So bottom line is I'm 8-1 with my paid baseball picks, 6-2 with my free baseball picks, 14 out of 17 in the first 2 weeks of the season. I told you it's easy to make money in the first 3 weeks of baseball. And tonight, putting that 12 out of 16 winning days streak on the line with my third 10-dime baseball release of the season. I'm 4-0 with 5-dime plays. Just hit back-to-back 10-dime plays. Tonight, dog of the month, 10-dime winner number 3 in a row. Also, another guy we've got to talk about, Anthony Red. Bragged about him yesterday. 60-dime NBA winner number 5 in a row. The Dallas Mavericks in triple overtime, getting 3.5 to 4 points, only lose by 2 at Utah. Hey, that's all that matters. Who cares who won the damn game? But A-Red cashes again, and tonight, guys, he's coming right back with another 60-dime NBA winner number 6 in a row. The big marquee game tonight, Spurs and Lakers. 60-dime NBA winner number 6 in a row. A-Red's numbers now. The past 90 days, he's 31 games over 500, 79 and 48. But more importantly, in that 90-day period, $10 bettors have won $12,097. So, guys, that's the wins minus the losses minus the VIG, okay? 90 days, you followed his advice. You made $12,097. And tonight, 60-time NBA winner number 6 in a row. Also, I would be remiss if I did not point out Scott Delaney, biggest baseball release of the season. And guys, it's one of those, if you followed Scott last summer, actually the last 2 summers, you know what I'm about to say. 100-dime baseball winner. More importantly, 100-dime baseball winner, number 17 out of 24. He's calling it his opening blowout of the year. He's on a 35 and 23 run overall with 100-dime releases. This is his Major League Baseball winner, 100-dime winner number 17 out of 23. The past 2 nights, he's hit a 30-dime winner last night on the Hornets over Charlotte, a 20-dime winner with the Braves over Milwaukee on Saturday. That's 50 dimes of profit. Tonight's play, twice as big. So you might want to check that out from Scott Delaney. Before I get to the charity play of the day, let's get right to it, guys. And I'll get to my free picks here for you in just a moment. Yesterday, I gave out Craig Davis's play as the $5 play of the week. It lost. Craig, who's based out of Oklahoma, scary for Craig. I got to tell you, scary for Craig over this weekend, being in Oklahoma, because of the tornadic activity out there. Craig sent us an email through customer service on Saturday saying, hey, I'm in places that have no power. I don't know when it's going to be back up. I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to get my picks to you on time to put up on the site and do my site and etc. And he was able to get his picks, but not his free picks. But I mean, as I told Craig, hey, listen, you got to worry about yourself and your family. The hell with this site. The hell with your picks. But he did manage to get him up over the weekend. And of course, I'm eternally grateful for him. But it's just a scary, scary thing, man, when you're in that tornado alley running from Texas straight up through Kansas. And boy, did they strike bad in Oklahoma this week. So anyway, Craig Davis last night had the $5 play of the week, and the Thunder lost against the Clippers. But that doesn't cover or obscure the fact that this guy, other than Anthony Red, has been the hottest handicapper at this site over the past 3 months. Because going back to February 1st, $10 bettors have won $5,590 following his advice. In the past 55 days, they've won $4,080. Well, tonight, guys, I'm coming right back with Craig Davis for the charity play of the week. And there's a couple of reasons why. First of all, it's a big play. It's his 50-dime baseball winner number 4 in a row. Okay? 50-dime baseball winner number 4 in a row. And it's a game that I think he's absolutely on the right side. It was a game that I had 3 plays tonight that I considered for my 10-dime best bet winner. And this was one of those plays. And I mean, it was one of those things where I could have tossed up a coin and just picked that one of those 3. That's how much I like them all. But for one specific reason, I went with my one play. And when I saw he had this play, I thought, this is a good play. And more importantly, when I saw the value of this play, a rare 50-dimer, number 4 in a row in baseball, I had to use it as charity play of the week. So here's the deal for those of you that are newcomers. The charity play of the week is something I started 7 or 8 weeks ago. And bottom line is this. I pick a hot handicapper. I give you his play for free. I'm going to give you the coupon code to get his play for free. It normally would cost $60 tonight. If the play wins tomorrow here underneath the video report box, I will paste a charity of my choice, and I will ask you to make a contribution. I don't know who you are. I don't know who gets this play for free. I don't know whether or not you make a contribution to the charity after the play wins. Total anonymity, guys. I ask you to do it out of the goodness of your heart to make yourself feel good and to bring good karma. Because if you don't believe karma plays a role into this business that we do for fun and games gambling, you are sorely mistaken. You do not go to Walmart and buy karma. Karma just doesn't plop itself down at your feet or knock on your front door. You've got to create your own. This is what I'm doing with these plays. Plus, I just think it's a really cool thing to do. Nobody else would ever dare to do something like this in the business, but the hell with them people. I thought of it. I'm doing it, and we're going to do it until hell freezes over, as I always tell you. So, Craig tonight, 50-dime baseball winner number 4 in a row. It is a $60 play. You are getting it for free. All you've got to do is you go to a site. You put it in your shopping cart, okay? The 50-dime play, you put it in your shopping cart. It's going to say it costs $60. Then you use this coupon code, guys, right? Davis 60. Davis 60. D-A-V-I-S and the number 60. No space between Davis and 60. His last name, Davis, and the number 60. Put it all together in your shopping cart. You will get the play and its analysis for free. And again, if it wins tomorrow, I ask you to make a donation anonymously. If it doesn't win, I don't ask anything for you, and you got to play for free. That's how it goes. We're going to do this every single week. Remember, of course, in my world, because we have asinine programmers, a week is really every 8 days or more. So, we'll have these every 8 days or more going forward all throughout the year. Let me get to your free picks. First one I'm going to give you tonight, guys. I'm going to go with the Cardinals. They have been very good to me. The Cardinals have been really playing well, despite the fact that they've been without Lance Berkman now the last few games, without David Freese the last few games. But both of them may come back for tonight's game at home against Cincinnati. Now, they took 2 out of 3 at Cincinnati last week. One of those wins authored by Kyle Loesch, who was a 1.35 earned run average and 2 wins against Miami and Cincinnati so far this season. He has pitched extremely well against the Reds here of late. Matter of fact, his last 5 starts against them, I think his earned run average is like 2.02 against them in that stretch. 2.00, in fact. Now, last week, the one game that the Reds won was pitched by Johnny Cueto, who is pitching tonight. But it's not like he pitched that great. He was down 3-1 early, and then the Reds came back and won it on a walk-off hit, 4-3 in the bottom of the 9th inning. The Cardinals, despite the injuries to their lineup, they are just pounding the ball. They lead the majors with a .299 batting average, okay? Loesch last Tuesday in a 3-1 win at Cincinnati, 6 innings of work. One earned run. He was 4-1 in April last year, Kyle Loesch, with a 1.64 earned run average. In 2010, he sucked in April, okay? But in 2009, he had a 1.97 earned run average in April. 2008, the number was 2.36. In 2007, it was 2.88. So you've got consistency with how this guy comes out of the gate. Meanwhile, Cueto, 4-4 with a 4.97 earned run average and 14 career starts against the Reds. So that's why I'm willing to lay the $1.25 with the Cardinals in this one. The other play I'm going to go with is Toronto minus $1.40. You know, the Blue Jays were the hottest hitting team in spring training, and then they came out of the gate slow. Because nobody's going to keep hitting like that when the season starts. I mean, teams go in streaks, collectively sometimes, good and bad. Well, they snapped a 2-game skid with a 9-2 win over the Baltimore Orioles on Sunday. They're 3-3 in their current homestand. They're laying $1.40 tonight against Tampa, a Rays team that got blown out in the first 3 games of its set this weekend at Fenway before shutting out the Red Sox, 1-0 behind the pitching of James Shield yesterday. The Blue Jays are going with Ricky Romero today. He is one of my favorite pitchers in the American League, especially when the Blue Jays are hitting. But, he had 5 starts against Tampa last year. He had a 2.02 earned run average and 3 wins in those 5 starts. Now, the Rays did win 12 of the 18 games in the series last year, but this Tampa team, as you have seen, is having trouble putting runs on the board. Jeff Niemann, former first-round draft pick, I think he was like number 4 pick in the draft that year. He has struggled the last couple of years, whether it's injuries, inconsistency. His 3 starts against Toronto last season had a 6.35 earned run average. He has a 5.21 ERA and 6 career starts at the Rogers Center. He's given up, he's been hit hard already in his first start this season by the Detroit Tigers. He went 1-3 in April starts last year and 5 April starts with a 5.60 earned run average. His ERA lifetime in April is 4.44. Reason to go with Toronto here. I like the Blue Jays. I like that they're going to start hitting the ball again, witnessed by their 9-run output against the Orioles on Sunday. So Toronto and St. Louis are your 2 free plays. Good luck, guys, and I will catch you again on Wednesday after